Hi, welcome to Easy Agent Studio. In this tutorial, we're going to install Easy Agent Studio and work on the setup. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go out to our Google website. Just type in Easy Agent Studio. We'll go to the website, download it. So we'll come down here. We'll find Easy Agent Studio. It is that one right there. Token free. Come over, go over to downloads, and select Easy Agent Studio, read the terms, and then just hit download. It's going to take us over to our GitHub account, and we're going to go ahead and select Easy Agent Studio, and we're going to download it using the download raw file, and it's going to download onto our website, and then we're going to go ahead and select it. And when we select it, we're going to do more info, and we're going to do run anyway. We have a DigiCert certified EV code signing for this for Microsoft. So we are DigiCert certified. Once we download it, we're going to go ahead and install it. It is a very small footprint. It does not install any components on your desktop. It uses the components that are currently on your desktop. So we're going to, once we get this installed, we're going to open it up and we're going to create a new project. So once we go and create a new project, we've got our IDE. We're going to do new. We're going to go into agent1.bld, and we're going to hit new. Okay, now we've got it set up. Let's go over to our setup properties. And we can look at our setup properties, and you can see that if you decide to register the application, the development tool, it's a one-time cost of $49. On our website, we use PayPal. The registration for the DigiCert license is through 2036. So you're good to go through 2036. You get free updates, you get free upgrades. And we're going to talk about building these agents as we go forward. If you decide to use C# for any of your agent extensions, we're going to use the default Microsoft.NET that's on your operating system. We do not install anything. We will be installing a version of SQL Express so that we can use a local database to our agents as we talk about this. And we're also going to be going in and we're going to get a Google ID set up for our Google Mail. And we're going to be able to talk directly from our mobile devices using a Google email to talk to our agents here on our desktop. So when we get through that, we'll go from there. All right, in our next tutorial, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up a ChatGPT using our LLM control. You can see that we've got different LLM controls. We've got Grok, Llama, Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, and Perplexity. We're going to be using ChatGPT. We're going to create tools. We're going to create information that's going to allow you to use extensions. An extension within Easy Agent Studio allows you to use C#, C++, PowerShell. We can use JavaScript. We can use Python. We can use any language that you can extend on your Windows desktop. So that we're going to show you how we do that and how the Easy Agent Studio, the agent itself, the MCP agent, can talk to those components to retrieve the information coming back from the LLM. And we'll talk about that as we go along. But in our next tutorial, we're going to be setting up our ChatGPT. We're going to be communicating with it. We're going to set up our JSON, and we're going to be going through the process of building out our agents. And then we're going to also be interfacing, and we're going to show you after you install it, you can go over to the folder. And we've already got some predefined tools for you. We've got a Gmail reader, an event reader, MCP builder. Our first LLM agent is going to be what we call Jarvis. We all know what that is. Reminder. So if you go into MCP builder, all of these applications are built with the Easy Agent Studio. So we've got our system role, We got no chat, schedule roles. We've already predefined some of these roles for you. One other thing that we do in our IDE is it's precompiled. We use actions so that we do not consume tokens. When you build your agents, like if this was an agent, we did not use any tokens to build this. We built this from the Easy Agent IDE, and it is precompiled. All of it is actions. There's no code that we're interfacing with, and we'll show you that as we go forward. You can see that as we look at the agent itself, the setup for the agent, you can see that these are all actions that we use that are precompiled. And we're going to talk through each one of these as we go forward. We talk about PII, private data. We talk about REST API, how we communicate through a REST API on the web. We talk about remote services. We talk about SQL, set up your SQL server, a SQL Express or SQL Server if you've got one that we're going to configure for our agents, and for our harness, which is the Gmail server. So you can use a mobile device to be able to talk to your agents directly anywhere that you might be at. And you can also use it to have reminders, to do general lookup, but also to create the tasks that you want to execute on your device. Now, if you're on a server box, if you're using SQL Server, you're in a business, it's supported for that as well. And you can have it run things that are PowerShell script driven, or you can have it run actions on those servers to reboot the server, to install something, to execute a file, to do an import, to do an export, things like that. Office tools, and call Office tools, create CSV files, and other actions that you can do very easily with no code. That's pretty much it for the overview of this. As we go forward, we're going to be talking more about that. And again, once you register it on our website, you'll go to the setup, you'll come in, you'll use your email address, and we're going to give you an authorization code. And once you do your authorization code, you get full access to it, and you're able to interface with it again. It's a one-time fee. Go out to our website, go back to our website here. You can go over to purchase, and you can see that it's one time. It interfaces with PayPal, and we give you free upgrades and just the one-time fee. So, and we also do, again, you don't consume tokens to do development, to do refactoring, or any of that. So it's going to pay for itself pretty quickly as you're building your agents. But that's it for this tutorial. Hope that worked out for you. And we look forward to our next tutorial. We're going to be connecting to our LLM and showing you how to interface with JSON and some of the communications between the LLM and the Easy Agent interface, but also the agent that we're building for your applications that are going to be linking to your email. That's it for this tutorial. Thanks and have a great day.